Proven filtration, future redefined. The era of alternative power. Electrification.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our video series, Proven Filtration, Future Redefined. I'm Chelsea Barnes, Senior Marketing Specialist at Donaldson.
And I'm Cornel de Rudder, Director of Product Management, Alternative Power at Donaldson.
And today we'll be exploring the topic of electrification. So let's jump in. So Cornel, how is electrification affecting both the global on-highway and off-highway vehicle markets?
That's a great question, Chelsea. To understand the impact of electrification on these markets, it's essential to define our market scope. Donaldson is a global leader providing filtration solutions for heavy-duty mobile applications encompassing on-highway trucks and buses, as well as off-highway machinery like mining equipment, agriculture machines, and construction machines. The large majority of these applications are currently powered by diesel engines. There's considerable talk about electrification, and we're beginning to see the early signs of its adoption in certain niche segments.
Very interesting. Before we get into specifics, can you tell us more about what electrification means exactly?
Electrification is the process of replacing technologies that use fossil fuels, such as diesel, with technologies that use electricity. One approach involves hybrid setups, where a traditional diesel engine is paired with an electric generator-motor combination and an auxiliary battery. Another option is a full electric solution, utilizing a large battery and an electric motor. There's even considerable growing interest in hydrogen fuel cells, which use hydrogen to generate electricity and then combine that with a small battery and an electric motor.
Wow, it sounds like there are a few different exciting ways to achieve electrification. So what's driving the adoption of moving away from fossil fuels? Is it aiming at reducing greenhouse gases, or is it something else?
Well, the drive towards electrification largely stems from our customers' pursuit of achieving net zero CO2 emissions. It's important to note that even combustion engines can achieve net zero emissions if powered by carbon neutral fuels.
Carbon neutral fuels. Can you explain that a little more?
Many engine manufacturers are currently offering or developing engines that can run on renewable fuels. Examples include biodiesel, HVO, methane, and hydrogen. When derived from renewable sources, these fuels do not emit additional CO2 emissions, thus aligning with net zero emission goals.
Interesting. So based on what you just described about carbon neutral fuels, the traditional combustion engine is still very much relevant.
Absolutely. We anticipate traditional diesel engines to be manufactured and remain in use for many years to come. As renewable fuels become more prevalent, the carbon intensity of these engines will decrease. For instance, B20 diesel is 80% fossil fuel blended with 20% biodiesel, and this is already in use today. In the long term, a larger share of fossil fuels will be replaced by carbon neutral alternatives. Additionally, we expect to see a rise in engines compatible with alternative fuels like natural gas, ethanol, methanol, and hydrogen.
So what about fully electric solutions? How is Donaldson positioned to support this market need?
While we are cognizant of the growing trend towards battery electric solutions in the heavy-duty sector, it's important to note that these vehicles do not require traditional air or fuel filtration. However, there remains a demand for Donaldson products in the form of battery venting solutions. We are well positioned to support our customers when they are ready to go full electric.
Okay. Talk to me more about hydrogen fuel cells.
Hydrogen fuel cells present an intriguing technology for long-haul trucks. Filtration requirements for hydrogen fuel cells bear some similarities to those of diesel engines, as both the air and the fuel need to be filtered. Additionally, membrane and water separation products are necessary in various components around the fuel cell. In fact, we estimate that there's a higher value in the filtration system for hydrogen fuel cells compared to traditional diesel engines.
Wow. Fascinating stuff, Cornel, truly. It sounds like global players in both the on-highway and off-highway markets have a lot to think about when choosing their paths towards achieving electrification. Would you say Donaldson is prepared for the future?
Absolutely. Donaldson has been supplying filtration products for the hydrogen fuel cell market since the early 2000s. And we're now witnessing signs of this market ramping up. Additionally, we've successfully provided battery venting solutions for the passenger car market, and we are exploring our offerings for heavy-duty battery electric vehicles and machinery. Concurrently, we continue to innovate and develop products for traditional engines, recognizing there's still significant growth potential in this segment. Bottom line is that wherever our customers are in the electrification journey, Donaldson has a solution.
Okay, well, thank you for all the valuable insight today, Cornel. Sounds like there are some exciting things happening in the world of electrification. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you found our discussion insightful, and should you have any other questions or simply would like to learn more information, scan the QR code. Until next time.
Proven filtration, future redefined. The era of alternative power.